How to create a multicast webinar. The Sharelook Multicast Webinar allows more than one or more presenters to host a live event at Go. After logging into Sharelook on your PC, click on My Workshop on the left side of the page. On the window that appears, click on Create a New Live Event. This takes you to a page where you add the live event details, including the title of the event, description, the topics. In the section I Want to Do, in the above form, select Multicast Webinar from My PC, as shown below. Upon selecting a Multicast Webinar from My PC, a new section becomes available where you can add the number of presenters and the email addresses of the host. If you have 2 presenters for the webinar, enter each presenter's email address per line, and a server closest to the location you are broadcasting from. You can also choose whether to allow for chats and a poll or both features. A picture. Once you have filled all the required information, click on Publish at the bottom right corner of the screen. This takes you to the Publish Settings page, where you need to fill out the date, time, and duration of the event. Note well, the time selected for the event to start must be at least 10 minutes from the creation of the webinar, and the duration for the webinar cannot exceed 300 minutes or 5 hours. Then you need to select the organization groups, or specific users that are invited to the multicast webinar. Agree to the terms and conditions and click on Publish Your Event button on the bottom right corner of the page. After publishing the multicast webinar, users can find it on My Workshop tab. The latest webinar to be created in the system is found at the top of Items in My Workshop. The users in the selected organizations, or the ones invited for the multicast webinar, will be notified via email, and a push notification will appear on the app a few minutes prior to the multicast webinar. Hosting the multicast webinar. When the multicast webinar begins, the creator of the event is automatically the host. Switching from one presenter to another is done through the Change Host section, where you select the email of the presenter, whose turn it is to present. Once you are invited as the presenter to host the multicast webinar, a prompt appears on your screen where you can accept or decline the invite. Once you accept the invite, Sharelook logo will be shown. Once you accept the invitation, the event will be ready for the broadcast, and you need to click the Start Broadcast button. As the host of the multicast webinar, you address the users/invitees of the multicast webinar. Here, you can address the invitees via your camera as the presenter. You can share your screen, or use both the camera and screen sharing. By default, the multicast webinar live event starts on camera mode, where the presenter addresses the users/invitees of the webinar. If you want to share your screen with the participants of the multicast webinar, click on the Screen Radio button, and a pop-up will appear to let you decide the mode of screen sharing that you would like. Also, check Share Audio if you want to continue sharing your audio with the participants, then click Share. If you want to share screen with camera, click on the respective radio button and follow the Share Screen prompt as in the above step. In this case, you will present your screen and your video on the top right corner. Discussion during the multicast webinar. In a Sharelook's multicast webinar, there are 2 discussion channels where the participants can engage each other on issues concerning the webinar. The discussion below the live event is more of a comment section where the participants of the event can comment and reply to each other on the comments. Further, this discussion platform allows the participants to comment on the event, even after the event is over. It is also used as a discussion board to get clarifications from the host or trainer. My Notes section, below the live event, allows the participants to add private notes about the event. These notes are only seen by you, and can include your key takeaway points from the event for future reference. The discussion on the right-hand side of the event is a live discussion that allows the participants to comment and discuss issues related to the event during the live event. This discussion channel cannot be accessed when the live event has passed. When ending the broadcast, press the End Broadcast button.